Well, hello there, my sweet little honeybees. How are you doing? I hope you have had a wonderful week and a lovely day. It is absolutely beautiful outside right now here in the Houston area. Hello there, Gogo. How are you doing? You're resting your back. Oh, I'm sorry if your back is hurting. I mean, being one of the chronic pain warriors, I completely understand pain. And bonjour to you as well, Jean-Luc. Nice to see you. Hello there, Joe. And hello, I'm probably not going to say it correctly, Mustak. So I apologize if I did not say it correctly. And I'm terrible with trying some of these names. Sorry. So, hello, Angel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for. Oh my gosh, I have myself over there playing in stereo. I was wondering, like, what is the world is going on? Now I remember I'm like in two places. So today I thought it would be, I don't know if it's going to be interesting, entertaining, or exactly what it's going to be, but I thought I might as well take a look-see at a stream that Mr. Mufareh was on roughly about a month ago or so, and just kind of see what's up and what he said, because I don't think that I've seen this. Now, am I expecting that I'm going to, you're watching me and Beth at the same time? Well, gee, you're talented there, Angel. I don't know if what exactly is being said or discussed, but what I do know is that not a whole lot is going on in the ONPASSIVE world. I mean, I do know people are having problems trying to log in, and there seems to be this fervor of, getting ready. And it's like, get ready for what? Get ready for what? Is it really anything all that great? I'm not expecting it. You'd like to hear my take on his most recent stuff? Oh, well, hopefully this is one of them, because this is what I found. So, Angel, if there's some others, you'll have to let me know, and I'd appreciate that. I've had a busy time, and it's been a little over a week. Hey, Lamar, they're having issues, to log in. That's what I just said. They should be getting their first commissions from last year. Oh, when are they supposed to get those? I mean, should I hold my breath? I mean, it's been over a damn year. I mean, shit. He will have to kick the can down the road to next year in January soon. Yeah. Well, a little birdie did tell me that something is coming up, but I'm not at liberty to say what exactly that is. So, but, I'll just have to wait to see if something happens that I suspect will happen, because I don't want to give it away if it doesn't. You're starting a pool on them when Ash returns, Christmas Eve. Wow. Maybe I should start also doing some other retro things from, way back in the day, because that's also kind of fun to look at, like what he was talking about. Yeah. But here's the thing, Angel, with that she just said, it's too bad there won't be an arrest. Well, I mean, it really depends on if there are if other agencies get involved. Well, I mean, I suspect other agencies are actually involved, pretty confident that they are. And when they would take action and what that action might be, and what type of charges those would be, because those would probably be criminal and, not dealing with, civil type things. Exactly. Everything right now is civil. Right. Right, Joe. Right. You are. Right. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to have to test that thing out to see if you guys can, like hear me and stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, does this show? No, that doesn't do. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out how to do these coffee alerts over here, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to fix something else. I'm going to have to like do that at another time on my own. You know, I'll have to do that for homework, I think. So let me also expand this so you can see it all, and remove myself over here so I can be a little bitty. There we go. All right, so let me know if you guys can when we start, okay? Did you hear that? Chris said, my little brother. Let me know if you could hear it. That hat does look a bit ridiculous, I'll have to say. Did Marty gain weight, or is that just me? You didn't hear it? Okay, so I might have to actually do this. Let's see. Book was but it was absolutely refusing to connect to the internet, and it was driving me absolutely bonkers. But I finally figured it out. Finally got it all together and everything. All right, now let me reshare this. And move you guys back over here. Okay. All right, let me know if you can hear them.
My little brother.
Okay, did you hear Chris? Let me know. Let me know if you heard Chris. Anyone, just in chat, let me know. Oh my gosh. Before I saw that he did like a whole video on the carnivore diet. I'm like, oh Lord. Okay, you heard that? Yay. All right. Rock and roll. Hoochie coo. And am I still plugged in? Okay, I am. All righty. So are we ready for this? Okay. I don't know if I am. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but you know, I love you, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to struggle through it, okay? And why is it that my little robot head is over there by Ash? Why does he have to be by me? I don't want to be sitting next to him. I mean, I really don't, but there I am. And there he is. Oh, well, here it goes. I have a feeling I'm just going to get irritated. You know, what's your over under on that?
Brother, my favorite brother out of these two bums. Ash Mufareh, I love you, brother. The floor is yours, and thanks for coming, my man.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing great.
I just will have to say that I absolutely love this for them, that they're on Zoom, since, you know, OConnect isn't working. I just absolutely love that.
Something popped up. I really was enjoying the conversation with Amin, but I made a commitment. I needed to come and show up here. All good. It's lots of progress and positivity. So I want to make sure.
My gosh, I have forgotten how the man talks, how slow he is at everything. I may have to speed this up. And in fact, I'm going to a little bit because I just can't take it. I'll just, maybe I need to 1.5 at least. Let me know if that's going to be good. My favorite brother, nothing talks about that. Hey there, bored black sheep. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Thank you for coming on over here.
I don't bring everything, in details, lots of mechanics, but I'm going to do my best to recap or summarize where we are here and the next phase. So we talked about
This whole thing of the next phase. It's like, okay, I mean, did you ever finish one phase? Because I really don't think that you did. I feel like everything just completely fell apart, and you're trying to cover it up with a bunch of bullshit. I mean, that's just kind of what I think.
Out a few things, perhaps moving forward and how the business is going to function. But before we get to that, I really have to address one of my biggest weaknesses, that I don't have enough time to respond to all the beautiful messages that you sent me on my birthday just passed. I'm officially grown up now, still growing.
Oh, ugh, the birthday messages. Oh my gosh. And for him to say one of his biggest weaknesses, that he didn't have time to respond to all the beautiful messages. And then with that shit-eating looking grin. I mean, after he has screwed people over, sitting there with that shit-eating looking grin, that just irritates me. And Angel, I am right there with you, my friend. I am just so there with you. Did they ever start a phase? And that's the whole thing. I mean, how do you complete a phase to move on to the next phase? I mean, I don't know. I mean, everything they do is just kind of crazy to me.
And I received lots of warm, beautiful, sincere messages, videos, things by mail. I want to thank you. All really made me smile, and I'm grateful forever. I really want to give back to as many of you as possible, because we have a relationship that goes beyond business. Yes, business is a big part of our relationship, but we come to know each other at a personal level too, and it's an honor too. I really wish I could do the same to you, but I'm going to say it here publicly.
Well, one thing is that you could actually pay people, but I mean, you've been needing to do that. Oh, that's a great freeze frame right there. It actually looks fantabulous. I mean, so this had to have been in September, because his birthday's in September, right? And here we are, a year later, and people are they're still, I mean, I can't believe they're still kissing his ass and praising him. Meanwhile, they're still holding an empty bag. That's what absolutely kills me. You're so used to listening to Ash sped up that when he's at normal speed, I feel like slamming my head in the wall. Yeah, I had to speed him up. There's no way I was going to be able to, take it at the normal level myself. Also, at the same time, English is not my first language. Near the balance feels like it just says just a bit of time until justice is made. Oh, so English is not your first. Wait, okay, bored black sheep. So you're saying that he's saying that English is not his first language, or are you saying that English is not your first language? I'm sorry, I got confused. Happy birthday. The marshmallow kissing thing. I hope I don't hear that damn thing again, because that is just so cringy. Probably one of the cringiest things ever heard.
To you, if it passed this 2024, even from January, and if it's still coming until December, happy birthday to you. I wish you the very best. Health, love, success, dinero, if you like that, money, moolah, and to be inspired as we are. So thank you. Thanks a million. And I can't, say enough words to show how grateful I am. I'm thankful for you. It's literally, you're like a part of my family. I feel the same. So now we want to go back to fill you in where we are today. Simply, we're in a better position that we were, say, for the last several months. Today, we're at the best point as of now, and without lots of mechanics. But I don't want to speak too soon, and I don't want you to exaggerate with the following statement. As of now, we're working tirelessly around the clock to reopen the business as we were.
Wait, hang on. Doesn't he always say that about how they're working around the clock? Isn't that just common verbiage for him? Because it irritates me. It really irritates me. And it really irritates me even more now, knowing how, you know, people aren't being paid. Well, at least other people haven't been paid, that he didn't pay other people. I mean, who knows if he's actually paying anybody right now? I'm kind of curious about that. I mean, is he keeping his word? I mean, I just wonder.
And then communicate to you about the next phase. There's no secret. And we'll explain to you some of the necessary things that you should know, like what happened. Like we owe you an explanation to what brought us to this situation. But this is not our priority. Our priority is to recover the business and move on to the next phase successfully without failure. As of now, my confidence level is 3,000% out of 100. And I mean to inflate it because I'm beyond confident that we will succeed. We're going to overcome this hurdle and we are going to be fine. Realistically, the more time we have, the less we'll experience with you. If we're going to compromise that, so let me give you two scenarios. We can rush in and open as of next week. Okay? So myself, I'm having a live link.
I'm curious.
As of Sunday evening. So our really talented team did two things so far. One is for me, created a platform that I can oversee every dot of the business in real time in any location around the clock without having to ask back and forth or miscommunication or gaps between departments and all of that. I have one exclusive link or facility where I'm able to track that. It's not 100% live, but this is where we're headed. So we have been preparing that. I believe within days, I should be able to do that. So I will be more accurate and I don't mind to share with you even more details when it comes to that. Like,
what was, okay, like I have a link. No, I mean like a facility. What the hell is that? That was a weird kind of slip up, or is it just me? I mean, that just seems really, really weird. You're going to either monitor stuff, I guess, through a link, or you're actually at a facility. And if there's a facility somewhere, I mean, we know you don't ever go to the office or anything. We know you don't go to India. You didn't go to Dubai. You don't go anywhere. You just sit around in Florida. That's all you do.
Mechanics. So this is really good news. This is a better way to manage and say control the progress. The second thing is we have another private link as of Sunday evening will allow us to monitor all the process in details anytime from any department. And then,
oh my gosh, anytime from any department. I mean, like at this point, back in September, did he really have like multiple people in multiple departments? I kind of feel like everything just fell apart and, he's like making this up and making it up as if, he has all these departments and all these people and trying to make it sound like, he's bigger than what it is. Or is that just me? But that's kind of what I'm getting at. With employees going on strike, with people being fired, with like all of that kind of crap that has happened. I don't think that you got all these departments, sir. I just don't. Boy, he looks kind of sketchy there with this freeze frame, don't you think? Kind of sketchy, which is great. That's a great one. He's got a great look in his eyes right there. Oh, he's kind of side-eyeing. Are you side-eyeing yourself there? Huh, Ash? You're side-eyeing yourself? Because you should. The rest of us are. We're all side-eyeing you.
Post that and past that, we will be more accurate. We will be more informed because we will see the actual picture live, like API for those who know. I will be able to access that and, real examples. So I would say, okay, well, this is not functioning. This is working. This is good. So from Sunday, about a week, we can go live. Okay.
But you don't.
If we go live after 7 days, there potential we are not going to find things perfected, but you'll be able to log in, find your data, you're in the right place, you have your team, all of that. I'm in favor of that scenario. It will give you the impression, okay, so ONPASSIVE is not gone, is not going away, it's coming back, and it will give you a sense of our tenacity, how aggressive we are in order, to fight to get it. And then we'll talk about, the journey later, not now. So this is one scenario. Now, give us 8 days, we'll come back with lesser problems or breakage. 9 days, better. 10 days, better. You follow me? This is what I just had, conversation with the team.
Why did everything fall apart, sir? I mean, you're talking about now that everything's going to be better, but why did it all fall apart? I mean, if you're such a whiz bang at all this shit, why in the hell did everything fall apart? I mean, I'd like an actual explanation of this, but I know you're never going to provide one, because the only thing that you do is you put the blame elsewhere. You never look in the mirror and think and look and go, gee, you know what? There's really one person to blame, and that'd be myself. I just better take it on the chin like a man. You never seem to do that.
The more time they have, the more perfected it would be. No leakage, but I'm pushing that I can communicate with you, and hopefully from now on, you cast this message is, we're going to come back, because this is my scenario. I said, you know what? The first step to reopen the business, like I said to you, urgently, as soon as possible, even not the whole ecosystem and all the mechanics. If we assure them we're not going to bug them and say this is not working, or this is, this, let them finish work. But I want to give you the sense of we're coming back.
Lord Black Sheep says, no way. The metaphor is crazy. So a balance, justice, hourglass, time, a rook, chess piece considered sneaky. He's telling on himself. He always tells on himself. Always, and you're right. It's just and even looking at those things, I mean, is it just me, or I mean, looking at the chess pieces, why do I think that they are like those are hollow pieces or something, or they're just spray painted styrofoam? I'm just I just don't expect anything to be real. And why is it that these scales are so askew like this? Is it just that he feels like everything is in balance? I mean, I think that he has no balance. That's another great freeze frame of him. These are some great ones.
So if we can communicate that, I can push the first scenario. If you believe, no, let's come back and give us a sense of this new level of development, then I can tell you, the time they need based on what we find on Sunday evening, because we're going to go live with our private, application. Then we'll have a sense of where we are. Okay. Understand there has been a lot of, intentional poo-poos by former employees, and we'll let you know that, okay, in a professional way. But it's irrelevant today. So that's why it's not just coming back.
No, it's not irrelevant. Everything is relevant, sir, because you never address anything. So just basically saying oh, no, none of that counts. None of that matters. No, it all matters, sir. Just saying, all of it matters. And the fact that it happened once, why would people think that it wouldn't happen again? I'm just kind of curious about that. Why should people continue trusting you? I mean, how many people actually do? Just wondering.
It's not a click of a button, and it's a lot of things to sort, okay, and sort out. Now, this is all good news. We're no longer talking about, are we going to come back? We're no longer talking about it's open, maybe a few months. It's unknown. No, we're talking about days. We're talking about it's under control. We're able to tackle all the issues, and we have different scenarios. So if one doesn't work as we want, we move on to the second scenario, third scenario. It is going to work. So remember, 3,000% confidence. Absolutely. That's all you want to know. So all in all,
Ash, you always have this 3,000% confidence. You always have that. You're always like overly confident about everything because you want other people to have confidence in you. But the people that are like us here observing and kind of poking holes at everything because it's just like so easy to do, none of us are like confident in anything that you say. It's only the people that you've managed to hoodwink that have any confidence, or those that you have paid under the table. You know, they're going to say like, oh yeah, my brother, yeah, he's the best, the smartest, woo. They're going to do all that kind of stuff. But we're not.
Today, we're in the best position by far for the last year, at least. Not because of where we are exactly right now. It's because of what we were able to recover and fix, and because what we prepared for you next. And that's when we're going to have a little wiggly dance, okay? But seriously, seriously, you're going to love it. It's definitely something to be proud of. The comeback, I mentioned that to you.
Angel, I'm right there with you with the creepy hand thing because I'm like going, what is that? I'm like, what is that thing? I've been trying to figure out what is that because it's like it kind of reminds me of a ghost or something. I don't know what that is. It's kind of, but it just is creepy.
A few weeks ago, it's going to be historical. What happened to us?
Historical?
How we sustain that? Where do we take it afterward? Nothing less of, I don't want to say miracle, but it's a remarkable work. It's not typical. I would tell you any other company would have disappeared off the map entirely. So it's all good news because of where we are going, because we have a good grip of the business as of now, and we have the right people. We do have the...
You said before that you had the right people. I can remember hearing that from you multiple times about all these fancified people that you had, and going out and hiring all the best people. Hello there, Insolent Violet. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? But you didn't have them then. Why should we believe that you have them now? I just go back to, why should we believe anything that comes out of your mouth? Ever. Even if you say what your name is, why should we even believe that? It's like literally you open your mouth and just like lies fall out. Just lies fall out. And it's just so weird. It's just so weird. At least that's been my observation. Have you guys observed anything different than that? Or do you notice that like just lies fall out of this man's mouth? Yeah, right. We have the right people to scam, says Bored Black Sheep. Good one. That's more like it.
Right expertise and the right...
Oh, gosh, expertise again.
Trustworthy individuals. That's what matters.
Trustworthy. Oh, my gosh. We've heard that before about the expertise and the trustworthiness. We see what happened there, and we know what's happened with you. I mean, did you forget about the suits, sir? Because you're so trustworthy that the SEC's after you.
Now, I can confirm to you, we have expanded in other locations. We're not going to be talking about this much in the early stages as of now, but as of today, we are working and talking about the next phase from multiple countries as of now. I'm not going to give a lot of details on that. You do whatever you want to track and stalk us, no problem. It doesn't bother us, but we don't need to talk about what we do and what we go through. What matters is what we do, what we accomplish, so we can present it to you. Now, that's been said, other areas of the business will be kind of revised, restructured, and downsized, okay? So lots of changes are necessary, are happening. Some happened already. We'll let you know what happened, on the outcome. But overall, we're expanding, but in a much more efficient way. Previously, it was lots of noise and, other people were involved, probably got off track for a while. I that, and I don't think it's a surprise to you. We all agree. But it was an incredible, valuable lesson in many ways. I believe we are really now focused on the target with the right people, while in the background, we can do the cleanup from all the wrongdoing previously. I don't know if you had any expectation. Certain topic in your question. I'm always delighted to be here and really honored to make sure that you're up to speed.
Maybe. I'm not sure if I said that right.
Maybe, if time allows, okay? It's up to you. Step number 1, thinking cup, so I can think.
Oh gosh.
Step number
Oh gosh. If you need a cup to think, I just have no words.
2, ask for permission. Would you allow me to say something? Anything? Okay. I've been asked to talk about my personal life, to be invited to certain shows. And
So
the reason I'm not intrigued by that concept is because I truly want to respect your time. And I want to give you what matters to you, not what matters to me. So
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You want to give the people what matters to them and not what matters to you. You always only focus on what matters to you. I don't think I've ever heard you focus on anything other than what matters to you at all. Have you guys heard him do anything other than focus on the stuff that matters only to him? Because of the way that he talks in circles and I don't know, some kind of cryptic language that resembles something kind of like English, but the way he uses it is like, surely it's actually something else. I don't know. But I've never seen you really talk about the things that people are actually interested in. You always seem to dance around what people really want to know. And then claim that you're not. Claim that you're transparent. But a brick wall is ever so transparent, and that's about as transparent as you are, Ash.
I'm 51. I know I look 50.
Hey, Martina.
I just turned 51, and I can't believe it. I know. You're not the only one who's shocked, okay? It's hard to believe. I don't feel it. I don't look like it. And yes, that's arrogant.
Yeah, just like you.
But I've been working with you, or some of you, for the past 6 years on this journey. Say the 45, 44 years prior to, okay, take the first 5 years of, diapers and all that. I don't know if they had diapers in my times, but that doesn't count. So a good 4 decades before we met, okay, or we started this journey. I'm proud of that accomplishment and how far, I come and all of that and my background and all that. It's all what led us here. At the moment, I don't believe this is relevant to you or it's going to add any value to you. Those 40 years, okay? Now, the last 6 years, that is more realistic that I could talk about that. I'm talking about for now. So we can talk about the last 6 years, and moving forward, I can talk to you day and night. That's a metaphor, by the way, not literally, okay? I got business to do. But when we reach where I want to take you in the near, with the blessing of God and your support, then it becomes more interesting. Okay, how did we get here? I can talk to you about anything previously. Then it's more important. I don't think I'm superior to any person on planet Earth that my life should worth even a discussion to the public. And this is not what I want to tell you. I'm leading to I'm going to bring it home. Okay. So the reason I'm saying this.
Okay. What exactly are you saying here? It's like, I'm trying to follow. I honestly am. And it's like, it's not tracking. It's not tracking what you're saying. It's like, there's lots of words coming out. And I'm going absolutely nowhere with you. I mean, what kind of trip is this? I get in the car with you and all of a sudden, we're just like going nowhere in the driveway.
For you to know, when I come here, I come to give you the best possible value, whether it's an update or to give you the assurance about the direction or the future. I don't come here to be either appraised or hell for what do I go through. Yeah, I go through hell, don't worry, but I can handle it. I only come here because of you. And if I know for a slight percentage, I'm going to come here and waste your time, I prefer not to show up. If I have a shadow of a doubt about the direction, or I know we're not going to get to a better place,
Oh, so is that why that you have not been around for weeks? Is because you basically have nothing to tell anybody and you're not able to move forward? Is that it?
total humanity together, I will be very blunt and I'll be so transparent with you. I'll tell you, you know what? It sounds like a beautiful dream, but I don't think it's possible or realistic to achieve or whatever, because the dream is big. I'll come here and tell you, please figure out your life. Don't have any hope or expectations. If it happens, happens. I'll let you know when it happens. I'll be that honest with you. Now, make no mistake, when I come here, I know for a fact I'm coming here to be honest with you, to give you the facts, to be very truthful and genuine, okay, to talk from the heart. And not only that, I know I'm taking you to a better place. Whether you see it today, you don't have to see it. I don't have to swear, okay? You don't have to have the same level of confidence as some of us do. But my conscience wouldn't allow me to come here and give you the hope and go there.
Oh, please.
Merely,
please. His conscience wouldn't allow him to come here and give you hope if we're not going to go there. Please, sir. You've been doing that for years. It's just doling out hope, knowing it ain't going nowhere. Because, you know, you and the missus, you know, going to go out to dinner, going to go do some karate or whatever. Oh, please. This is the nerve. My gosh. He's giving Pinocchio a run. I'm telling you that.
I know we're going to a better place. So I feel it's an obligation, because you have that hope and expectation. Sometimes it's like the unspoken words. I don't talk about them. You don't talk about them, but you have that sense. Something good is happening here. It's not about the mechanics. It's not about the website or this application or changing the color or this or that or the commission or the.
It's certainly not about changing the color of the goddamn website. I mean, now you can't do that anymore. Thank goodness. And I mean, that is what's so weird, is how he has taken the website. So even if you want to tell people about ONPASSIVE, they can't even go to a general website about the company to find out anything, because now it goes to the OES. Why is it that information about the company is now hidden? I'd like to know an answer to that. Why is there not a website for the company? And if it was such a brilliant idea to be changing the colors of the website all the time, because that was just, you know, such a great marketing thing, why was that taken away? How are you actually, you know, marketing things now? Consider, I mean, nothing's going on. I mean, we all know that, but I mean, you know, if anybody wants to know anything about ONPASSIVE, they're not going to get anywhere, except for they're going to see like the videos that I've made, Beth has made, other critics have made, you know, the bullshit that you've put out there yourself, you know, with your cronies and everything. That's about it. And then, of course, all of these weird blog posts that other people who are pretending like they're giving reviews, but they're not really giving reviews, because they're really part of ONPASSIVE and they're really trying to get people to join. And another thing is that there's also all of those links out there that people can't like get rid of or anything, because that was also in the OES. And from what I can tell you, it's not like you can go in and like change any of that. It's like everything just is still screwed up. It's still screwed up, sir. And I mean, it's like, how are you going to unscrew how screwed up it all is? Oh, you're not.
The overall theme, we're in a direction that is disruptive, never been done before. And we have the feel,
You're damn right. This shit like this hasn't been done before, because nobody else is as crazy and as idiotic as all of this is.
That we're honest about that. We're genuine, regardless of all the challenges.
No.
And others who try to paint a different picture. That doesn't have to become the reality. The truth is, we have a very strongly, we have the capacity to deliver, regardless of the changes. So make no mistake, one more time, when I come here, I'm coming.
You believe that you have the capacity to deliver. You believe you have the capacity to deliver, but that doesn't mean that you will. It's from September, Albs, from September this year.
I'm here for you, to give you the assurance, to give you the most possible details I could that are relevant to you, to your life. So yes, I'm here. I'm telling you, don't look at the past. to look at the now is temporary, okay? But I can assure you,
The past gives you big, huge clues about the present and the future, especially when it comes to people like you, you know?
once again, my name is Ash Mufareh, and I was born to make a positive impact in your life, in your future. And that can ripple to the entire world. This is what I'm here for. Not about myself, not about what I can gain, not about, you know, the short-term impact. I'm here. I concretely believe we're going to a beautiful destination. And the world is not going to be the same after our impact.
We've heard this before.
Not going to give up. That's not in our dictionary. So I hope you understand how much that means to me. It's out of respect. It's out of genuinity, and it's out of authenticity. It's out of care. It's out of respect and out of confidence. I come here to deliver what I can, but not in any way to kind of like burn the clock. Okay, I'm here to give you the best and most possible value for your time. And once again, if I have a shadow of a doubt that we're not going to a better place, I will tell you, don't waste your time. Go figure out your life. But once again, I know we're going to a beautiful destination together. So stick with us. You're going to go places. Here's the best part.
We've heard that too for years and years and years. And where did anybody go? Where did they go? Did they go anywhere? No, they didn't. Crashed and burned. Didn't go anywhere.
You don't pay for it. You don't have to code it. You don't have to build it. You don't have to invent it. You don't have to do any of the, say, hard work, the struggle that we go through. There's no loss at all. It's all gain, gain, gain for you. I hope this was clear. I did my best, but I will continue doing this as time allows. And I think we're very close to the direction where we have everything under control once again, and then we would have a more organized thing without being compromised from the inside. Does that make sense to you?
Nah, say it again.
Okay, so here's what we're talking about. Okay.
Thanks, Ash. Appreciate you coming on.
You thought I'm going to repeat, right? Okay.
No, you
didn't believe it for 20 seconds, yeah.
Dude, that shirt's a killer, man. I really like your shirt. I'm a little jealous right now.
Oh, thank you. When you turn 51, we'll get you one like that.
I'm 58, brother. A long time ago.
I didn't have to volunteer and say, okay. Let us flip, yeah. Okay, well, it's all good. Please feel free to comment or to kind of like echo anything before we go. It's all good. I'm having a great discussion with the team. They went to grab a meal, and then we'll continue to work.
Yeah, go back.
Thank you for everything you've been doing, Ash. It's really heartwarming to know that you've got our back.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Give a big hug to your wife and kids too, because I know they're missing you as much as we do sometimes, I bet.
Thank you. That is a true statement. I certainly will.
What's the picture, Ash? What's that? Is that a birthday gift behind you? That's that picture.
This one here?
Ah.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Let me turn off the lights for the reflection. Do you see it? It's lots of
that's cool.
That's beautiful, man.
There you go, right there. Very good.
I do appreciate you, man. You said some pretty cool stuff today.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely. This was
Grand Slam. Yeah.
Tell that team I'd buy him, but I think you got him covered already.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that's a cool one as well.
This was so they have this I don't know, the culture of handprint.
It's a cool thing. My kids did the same
And
thing.
also footprint.
Yeah.
When they're babies. And that's what annoys me, okay? Because they're creative in many ways, and I had nothing, okay?
Yeah.
Like, how do you keep up with that? Yeah.
Hey, Omar, come here. Give me some advice.
Seriously, like every time is unexpected. They're very sweet, and I'm fortunate to have you and to have them.
Got these people going crazy.
But I apologize about my boredom when it comes to birthdays and gifts and all of that. I got nothing, almost. Yeah.
It's okay. You said it all today, man. It's okay. I think everyone understands you, man.
I hope so. Yeah. I hope they don't like kind of expand the substance. Like just keep it real. Keep it real. I don't think I operate based on anything that comes back to me in any way. So when I make decisions or when I'm going through this battle in any form, I'm not in my calculation.
Hey, I have a question. Did Marty like actually get a backdrop or something? Did he spring for like a real backdrop all of a sudden, like trying to look professional or something? Because, we can tell that nobody else did. But it looks like Marty has like, a black cloth behind him. Is that what he's using? Or is it something else? Does anybody know? If you have any insight on that, I'm very curious, because I've never seen Marty, have anything like this behind him. It's usually, his wall. He's been using a black backdrop for a long time. So I think he got something. Yeah. You know what? I wonder where he got the funds in order to get that. Makes you kind of wonder, doesn't it? Couple of months. Interesting. I just find that interesting. As you can tell, I haven't been watching Marty because I just was like, I just can't. I had to clear my head from all of his garbage.
So I just had a conversation this early morning, actually, with some relatives, and I actually demonstrated that I do a lot of thinking, reading, all of that, writing, okay, and planning. We, control and being tracked. It's not surprising to me, but it could be to you. I'm not mentioned in any of those calculations or plans, period. There's nothing that has to do anything about me as a person. It's all about what could be done to others other than myself. So I can challenge anybody. I can give them access to whatever, to find anything that goes back to me. Yeah, I have things, that can improve the quality of my family life or education, but nothing for me personal. Not financial, not fame, not credit, none of that.
Awesome.
I have one personal question that I have to ask you. It's very important. Are you ready?
You could ask anything you want.
Were you able to blow out all 51 candles?
Actually, we had the 1 and the 5, so we just rearranged them, so it was 15. I'm officially 15. It was a couple of candles, yeah. The beauty, okay. Our close friends, neighbors actually, they had a daughter just the day after my birthday, just a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, okay? And his mom, so they're a family, a couple, husband, wife, a couple of kids. His mom, 3 days before me, then me and his daughter, and another neighbor son, the 16th, so the day after. So we're fortunate to combine. We make it one event, and they always, they're very sweet. We get together, we have a meal.
Pretty cool.
I wish nobody knows and nobody mentions it. Honestly, I'm just telling you a secret, okay? But they know it's no secret. Like I don't want to somehow bother them or have them to put any effort or do anything because of me. So I wish they don't know and they don't bother, but they know. So one day when we're on Menu or one of the late night shows, okay, after the hour, Ron, we can talk about ideas, creative ideas.
I agree, Angel.
Unembarrassing idea that maybe I can apply in my life with them. Is that all you got? That's a simple question.
We're just giving you the floor, man.
Oh yeah, okay, I hear you. So what you mean is how the hell you look that good at 50 years old?
I didn't say that. Now let's not get carried away.
You're breaking up. Okay, so I'll tell you what Chris said. He said, "You look so damn good. How come?" Okay, almost as good as him.
Almost.
That's arrogancy. I'm no good. Okay, just having fun. But I'm proud, and I believe, I would be doing the same in my life. I would try. It's life to worth living.
You're sexy and you know it, brother.
No complaint. I'm blessed. I am blessed, and I hope I'll be able to touch more areas of your life other than business.
On that note, my name is Chris Johnson, and I approve of that message.
I think you've done that already, Ash. So many of us have already changed anyway, regardless.
I heard that. I'm glad. it warms my heart. Yeah, I love it. That's why I come here, because I want to be a good impact and a good inspiration in your life. You know, people think you could paint a sales message, marketing message, campaign message of anything. And the truth is, the way I see it.
Wait, what, Angel? That he has stopped taking his diabetes medication? You think he has? That is so dangerous. Oh, I hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true, because that's very irresponsible to stop that kind of medication like that. Oh my gosh, that just floors me. That just floors me. Good Lord.
You cannot actually fool people in today's life, in this age. The best way to reach and connect is to be truthful and tell it the way it is.
Well, you don't do that, Ash.
I do believe it. I'm not saying
Ash, excuse me, Ash, then why don't you actually be truthful? Because that's something that you fail at on the regular.
people are super, super intelligent. And I'm not saying, in any way generalizing, but let's be realistic. At least, this is what I believe. People are intelligent enough to tell who's in it for themselves and who is in it in a genuine way to serve them. And right from the beginning, people are here, not so much about the packaging or the presentation. We don't even put the effort to do that. But we come here so they can hear the heart. And nobody can tell you what you hear and what you feel. You don't even have to follow the words. I can come here and say, Chris, I hate you, hypothetically. But you could tell from my tone, I'm playing with him. And it means I love you, Chris. That's an actual example. So it's not about the words. They could be quite the opposite, totally the opposite. But the way you say it and who you are makes the meaning for those words.
Does it?
And follow your heart, believe in yourself, follow your gut, and you know enough to make your decision. Don't let anybody decide for you and tell you this is good or bad. If you feel you're wasting your time, nobody can change your time or decision. If you feel this is impossible, I don't disagree with you. It's going to be impossible for you, not for us. If you feel this is different and there's a sense of respect and hope, unity, this thing is totally and entirely based on love.
Is it?
You're absolutely right.
Doesn't seem like it is at all.
So don't let anybody decide for you. You're grown up. You're mature enough to make that simple thing. If somebody is like, really forcing you to pay something or to sacrifice or to donate your organs or whatever, no, none of that. None of that. You're here by your choice, free will, and donate, but good from us. Is that good enough? It's very quiet in New Jersey today, but we'll have to come another day, I guess.
I'm quiet in here. Are you kidding? No, I jibber-jabbered enough before you came on.
You did?
No, I love what you heard, John, what you said. I love it.
I can't wait for next time. Thank you so much. I'm out of here.
Thanks, Ash. Have a good
Love
day.
you, Ash. Thank you, brother.
My pleasure, always.
Cheers, Ash.
Of course.
Oh, wow. Here we are. Here we are. Right? I hope he doesn't kill it from the stream too. That was, is it just me or was that cringy as hell? Cringy as hell. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what Ash had to say, back then. And I don't know about you, but it just really doesn't seem like his words haven't changed all that much, just from like last year at this time. Really haven't changed. As a matter of fact, maybe I should do something, pull up some stuff from last year and check it out with you guys. Would you guys like that? Oh gosh, he lives in the same city as you, Chris. I mean, I'm sorry, Joe. Chris lives in the same city as you, Joe. Oh my goodness. Oh, you want to do that, Angel? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going over and seeing some of my friends and taking some of my soaps over there. So that will be fun, and probably take some of my Christmas magnets as well. And if you haven't noticed, I do have a little scrolly going by for my coffee. If you would like to pop over there, there's some stuff. There's some just different articles, and there's some things that I have posted over there, some pictures of things that I've made. And if you would like to support me over there, that would be fantastic. Or if you just want to buy a coffee, or you just want to go and follow that page, because I'll be posting things. Quite cute, and I've been using it. It's quite good stuff. It's doing that sort of stuff. I'm having a good time making all of that stuff. And here I'll put it in the chat. Here is get it on in there. Goodness. Just check me out over on Coffee for my handmade products that I'm having a good time making. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who came over here and hopped on in the chat. I appreciate you. And for anybody just lurking, I appreciate you guys too. And any of the catch-up crew, a whoop whoop for you and a whoop whoop for the replay crew as well. I appreciate everyone who's come on over here and checking out what's going on this Friday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I know I will. And I will come up with a retro. Come back for something like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I mean, I've got other stuff that we can look at, and we can check that out. So have a wonderful rest of your Friday, and I will see you next time. And don't forget, you're beautiful, and I love you. Until then, good night, everyone. Have a good one. Mwah.